Welcome to the Panic Button. I'm Nina. So today is the 1,000th day of Dylan Mulvaney being a girl. Yes, it's true. And he posted a video. So we're going to check in on Dylan and see how he's been doing on his 1,000th day of girlhood.
Did you hear? It's day 1,000. It's day 1,000 of girlhood. Yeah!
She knows. He's on a boat that is a jacuzzi, and he is in a very small girl bathing suit, drinking with what I believe is a Russian hat. I don't know, what are those things called? Russian hat. And ushanka. I'm assuming he's in a country that is, or maybe he's in the United States. I don't know. Maybe he's just doing Dylan. Wow. Okay, continue, Dylan. Oh, God, man. You got no ass to shake, bro. Oh, the boniness of the legs, the thigh. Oh, God. See, I'm a lesbian, and I like a little meat on my ladies. But this lady is a little too anorexic. Dylan needs to eat a steak, man. He's like a Eugenia Cooney. He's on the verge of Eugenia Cooney. Looking like Eugenia Cooney. Ugh. Yeah, hi, Lady Gaga? Hi, would you do me a favor and tell your best buddy, Dylan Mulvaney, that he needs to eat a steak? Yeah, he's way too skinny. I mean, he's bony as sin. I could see his femur through his flesh. Okay, thanks. Took care of that. Anyway. No, she knows. So I ever want to do. So I guess Dylan's doing okay in his 1,000th day of girlhood. I don't know about Dylan, but I've been a girl for, or I should say a female, for the past 14,600 and change days. So I could say that on my 1,000th day of girlhood, I was 2, a little over 2. So I never drank champagne in a boat hot tub, dancing in a bikini. But I guess this is what happens when men become girls. They do this, which is yikes. Just eat a steak. On that note, I would like to check in with Lilytino and see how he's doing, begrudgingly. She's alone and cries sometimes. You get all. What are you doing? Oh, God. See, he saw the Hooters thing was trending, and he's like, let's do something that's trendy. But I would like to point out one thing about Lilytino here. First of all, the smile. It's given super creep vibes. Super creepy. Like, why are you looking at me like that, sir? That is, you're like, you look like a dog in heat. It's very concerning and disturbing. But he's hopping around as if he has tatas, and he has no tatas. This, nothing there. Nothing. So that's also very disturbing. But he's wearing a choke collar, and usually when people wear choke collars, and it's not the early 2000s where everyone's doing the whole punk or goth thing, it usually signals that they're into some sort of kink, dominant or submissive. So I'm assuming, and because I've also seen that this guy is into kinks and fetishes and paraphilias, and I'm sure that what he's doing right now is getting him a little hyped up, I guess you could say, without getting demonetized on YouTube. This is the new girls, men. Hop on it and start dating them, because lesbians aren't going to do it for you. But this is what we have to look forward to in 2025. More of this. Which, what can you say? It's disturbing in so many ways. I mean, what do you get out of this? What do these guys get out of it? I have an idea. But what do the girls that support fellas like this get out of it? I always wondered. I suppose if you had friends that support this stuff, you would go along with it to keep your friends. But if you don't have friends that are all on board with this, then what is the point of supporting it aside from the naive assumption that these men are being suppressed by privileged people? And so they feel bad for them and feel the need to boost their self-esteem by supporting them and leaving positive comments. I don't know. These guys, they're very good at using very naive women to boost their social media. I don't think it's going to last a lot longer, so I think we're at the end game here when it comes to these fellas doing their creepy stuff. But I'm ready to return back to normal and reality where the women on social media are actually women and they're not doing really creepy shit with choke collars and dancing around in hot tubs and bouncing around their non-existent boobs. I mean, first of all, that just tells you one thing here about this fella and the bouncing around. He assumes he has boobs, and that's why he's doing it, because he assumes he's a woman. But, do we really believe that he believes he's a woman? Or do we think that maybe, just maybe, he's doing it for attention and a grift, and he knows he's not a woman? But he gets off on the fact that other people are forced to call him and look at him like a woman. These are questions that I have. Also, the orange shorts. The bulge is there. You can see it. Or as Dylan Mulvaney would call it, normalizing the bulge. I don't want to normalize any bulges. I'm good with not seeing bulges in public or online. But you're moving around and wiggling around with your bulge hanging out and bouncing around your non-existent boobs and acting like you're a woman, but you're not a woman, and you got the man body, and you got the creepy face. Like, you know who Lilytino reminds me of? The Terrifier without makeup. He could be a stand-in for the Terrifier. Is there a Terrifier 3? Whatever Terrifier is next that's coming down the pipeline, they need to cast Lilytino because he would actually be more terrifying than the Terrifier. These are facts. Ladies, stay safe. Keep the men out of your bathrooms. If you see a trans sticker in your bathroom, take a picture of it and send it to me so I can laugh because I think it's funny. But ladies, be at caution when you see these guys. That instinctual feeling that you have within yourself whenever you're around a guy that makes you feel a little uncomfortable. Don't turn that alarm off when a guy is pretending to be a woman, because just because a guy says he's a woman doesn't mean that he is less dangerous than a guy who says he's a man. The only difference is one is saying a statement that the other one is not. That's it. Everything else is the same. And I have to say this, the majority of the trans people, I have to say in quotes, out now, who are walking around in this world, majority of them, I'm willing to guess 90 to 95% of them are fellas like Lilytino and Dylan Mulvaney. They are not people like Buck Angel, Blair White, Sky Vitriti. I'm sorry if I keep ruining that last name. I apologize. Or even Tori. I don't know Tori's last name, who's been on Buck's show multiple times. Those are the outliers. Those are the ones that actually respect women, who are actually transsexual, who don't push this kind of sick, weird shit. They just want to live their lives. They're a very small percentage. The rest of them are like these fellas. And these ones are the ones who are getting all the attention for being weird, creepy people. But they're getting a lot of positive attention because people make fun of them because of how they're acting and looking. I don't think they should get positive attention. I think they should just be forgotten about. I do think that the actual transsexuals should be the ones who are leading their cause, but because there is no cause, because they already have all their rights, they should just be living their lives, not being bothered. Unfortunately, with fellas like this, they're gonna keep being bothered, And, you know, laws are going to have to be put in place to stop these crazy people from doing the crazy shit that they have been doing for the past however many years. Anyway, like and subscribe, join our memberships, comment on this channel, share it with a friend or an enemy, and I'll see you next time.